The 10th book that I read in 2025 is Imagine If Creating a Future for Us All by Ken Robinson and by Kate Robinson, who wrote the foreword and makes comments on this book throughout because her father passed away while he was writing this book in 2020. This is a book that summarizes his work over the years. Ken Robinson has written a few books that I've read as a teacher, but his books aren't necessarily just geared toward education. They're basically just geared toward creating a better world. Um, I am very influenced by Howard Gardner as a teacher and his theory of multiple intelligences, and that is something that Ken Robinson is very on board with. He and Gardner have worked together, and they have written prefaces for books on Finnish education, which is another thing that I've studied. Robinson just believes that we're giving up too much creativity in the classroom. He doesn't agree that students should have to take the breadth of curriculum that we offer. He thinks that it's at the expense of a depth of curriculum. But his books are about way more than education. Again, they're about the world in general and what we need to do to make the world a better place. This is a great book. It's a good starting point for Ken Robinson's work, as are his TED Talks, which the last I checked, his TED Talk on creativity was the most watched TED Talk in the history of TED Talks. This is a really good starting point to see if you want to branch out and read some other of Robinson's books. I highly recommend him for any teacher. I highly recommend his work for really anybody who wants an inspirational, positive message about the world and the future and what we can do to ensure that positive future. Ken Robinson is a great man, and his books are excellent reads, and I highly recommend Ken Robinson and Imagine If.